You're listening to the Peace with Anxiety podcast. I am your host, Irene Evangelou, anxiety counselor and clinical hypnotherapist. I'll be coming to you every week to share actionable tips, simple strategies, and useful resources to help you break free from high-functioning anxiety. We'll be covering how to recognize and understand your anxiety, strategies to change your thoughts and feelings, and ways to implement long-lasting change. If you're trying to overcome people-pleasing behaviors, navigate anxiety, living in self-doubt, or something else keeping you stuck, then you are in the right place. I know that you're ready to get to the next level of your life, feeling free, calm, confident, and in control. So let's get started. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Peace with Anxiety, simple anxiety tips for high achievers. I am your host Irene Evangelou, anxiety counselor and clinical hypnotherapist, and I am here to support you on your journey to overcoming anxiety naturally and start feeling calm, confident, and in control of your mind and body. Today, in this very short, very useful episode, I'm excited to share with you a simple but powerful tool from Dialectical Behavior Therapy or DBT, and it's called TIPP, T-I-P-P. And if you've never heard of it before, TIPP stands for temperature, intense exercise, paced breathing, and progressive muscle relaxation. It's an incredibly effective set of techniques designed to help you regulate your emotions, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed by anxiety. They are quick, simple, and actionable ways that can help you cope with intense emotions and bring a sense of calm when you need it most. So let's break down each component of TIPP and explore how you can use these strategies in your daily life. So let's dive right in. I want to share with you an exclusive opportunity to join me live for my very first live workshop where I'm going to be sharing with you the Peace with Anxiety method. So if you want to understand what is getting in the way of healing from anxiety, or what to do about your anxious thoughts, feelings, and actions using evidence-based techniques, or if you want to learn about my 5-minute exercise that is going to help you to instantly reduce anxiety naturally. Finally, if you want to learn about the ultimate method to effectively ease anxiety, and if you want to feel calm and confident, then sign up for the upcoming Peace with Anxiety workshop. Let's start with the first part of TIPP, temperature. Have you ever noticed how a splash of cold water on your face can jolt you awake in the morning? That's because changing your body's temperature can actually help calm your mind. And here's how it works. When you apply something cold to your face, like cold water or holding an ice pack against your skin for a minute, it triggers what's known as a dive reflex. This reflex is your body's way of conserving energy and slowing down your heart rate. It's like your body is saying, hey, let's take a moment. So imagine you're at work feeling completely overwhelmed by a looming deadline. Your mind is racing, your mind is flooded by anxious thoughts, and your anxiety is through the roof. Instead of letting that spiral out of control, take a quick break. Head to the restroom and splash some cold water on your face. As you feel the cold, take a few deep breaths. You will most likely notice your heart rate slowing down and your mind starting to clear. It's a simple yet powerful way to reset when anxiety strikes. Next up, we have intense exercise. This one's pretty straightforward but incredibly effective. When anxiety hits, your body is flooded with adrenaline. That's what gives you that jittery, restless feeling. And the best way to burn off some of that excess adrenaline? Moving your body. Think about those moments when you're stuck in a loop of overthinking and your anxiety is just building and building. Instead of staying trapped in your head, get up and move. Do some jumping jacks, run in place, or even dance around your living room. It doesn't really matter, and it doesn't have to be a full workout. Even just a few minutes of intense activity can help. The idea here is to get your heart rate up and shift your focus from your anxious thoughts to your physical activity. Plus, exercise releases endorphins, which are those feel-good chemicals in your brain. It's like hitting a reset button on your mood. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed, try some quick, intense exercise. It can make a huge difference. Now let's talk about paced breathing. And this is one of my favorite techniques because it's so simple and you can do it anywhere, at any time, to instantly calm your nervous system. So when you're anxious, your breathing often becomes shallow and rapid, which can actually make your anxiety worse. So by slowing down your breath, you can signal to your body that it's okay to relax. And there are many different techniques, but the one I'm going to recommend to you today is called the 4-7-8 breathing technique. And here's how you do it. You're going to inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4. You're going to hold your breath for a count of 7. And then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. All right? So inhale for a count of 4 through the nose, hold it for 7, and then exhale for 8 through your mouth. If you try this exercise, please feel free to let me know how you feel. Because I know that even after just one cycle, you will probably notice a difference. Your heart rate will slow down, you'll start to feel more centered. And this technique is great because you can do it anywhere, at your desk, in a meeting, or even in your car. It's a quick way to bring some calm into your day. Now, lastly, we have Progressive Muscle Relaxation, or PMR. And this technique involves tensing and then releasing different muscle groups in your body, helping you to release physical tension and promote relaxation. So you can do this by just finding a comfortable place where you can sit or lie down and start with your toes. Curl them tightly for a few seconds and really feel that tension. And then slowly release. And then move up to your calves, tighten those muscles, feel the tension, and then slowly release. And walk your way up through your body, so thighs, abdomen, chest, arms, and all the way up to your face. And as you do this, pay attention to how your body feels. Notice the difference between the tension and the relaxations, like giving your body permission to let go of all that build-up stress. And this is especially helpful at the end of a very long day when you're trying to wind down and get ready for bed. So there you have it. The TIPP skills: temperature, intense exercise, paced breathing, and progressive muscle relaxation. These are quick, effective tools that you can use to cope with your anxiety and bring yourself back to a state of calm and balance. Now I encourage you to give these techniques a try and see which one works best for you. And remember, the goal isn't to eliminate anxiety completely. That's not what we do here. It's about learning how to be okay with it so you can live a more peaceful, more confident, more fulfilling, and more balanced life. So I hope that this was helpful for you. And if you're interested in learning more about how to calm your nervous system and deal with difficult emotions, as you know, I provide online counseling for anyone living in Australia. And I also do hypnotherapy for anxiety for individuals anywhere in the world. And I also have this brand new 4-month program starting next month called Peace with Anxiety RTT program, which is online and includes one-to-one individual rapid transformational therapy sessions, weekly trainings, monthly Q&As, and numerous resources and tools. And it was created for high-achieving, perfectionistic, overthinking, people-pleasing women who are so done with anxiety and self-doubt holding them back and feeling overwhelmed and burned out while trying to succeed in their careers, in motherhood, in their personal and social lives. So this is an intimate program. Only 10 people are able to do it with me. And as I'm still developing it, you will also have lifetime access to any future updates. You will also get a private community to support you, accountability, and tons of resources and personalized support and guidance on how to apply any of the techniques that I include in my method. So if you have any questions about the Peace with Anxiety RTT program or how you can join, check out the link in my show notes. Alright, thank you for tuning into this episode, and don't forget, if you found this episode helpful, please share it with others who might benefit from these tips. Until next time, take care and be kind to yourselves. Thank you for listening to the Peace with Anxiety podcast. If you found any value in today, I would really appreciate if you would leave me a review and share this episode on your Instagram story, tagging me at Irene, the Anxiety Therapist. Also, make sure you subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss an episode. All the links are found below in the show notes. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you the